both. Collectively, they make an army. So our next mission is to combine individually selected doses of these compounds to explore their synergistic effect on growth performance of broilers. So let's rewrite the war plan with essential oils. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Pereira, for your insightful presentation. Now it's my pleasure to invite our second finalist, Ms. Kalaivali Varadanathan, who is completing her Master of Agriculture at the Rajaratnam University of Sri Lanka and serve as a temporary lecturer in the Department of Animal Science, Faculty of Agriculture, University of Jaffna. Her 3MT title is Cashew Nut Milk Ice Cream, Creamy, Nutritious and Sustainable, a Dairy-Free Delight. Please welcome Ms. Varadanathan.
What if I told you a perfect scoop of ice cream could save struggling farmers, protect your heart, and help to save this planet? Yes, this triple win solution isn't no more a science fiction, it is growing on our trees. Let me introduce you the nature's perfect dairy alternative, that is cashew nut milk ice cream. Dairy ice cream, which is produced from cow's milk, contains saturated fat that is linked to the cardiovascular disease, a leading cause of death in Sri Lanka. Also, around the world, about 68% of adults still struggling from lactose intolerance, a condition where people unable to digest the lactose. Lactose is a sugar which is present in the most of the mammalian milk. Despite all this, still dairy farming continue to lead and emits 4% more greenhouse gases and uses 90% more water compared to the cashew farming. But in Sri Lanka, still cashew farmers earn very less. Here is our game changer. Our cashew nut milk contains heart healthy fat called monounsaturated fatty acid that is helps to reduce the bad cholesterol by 25%, and also it contains magnesium, a mineral which helps to lower the high blood pressure which is affecting 1 in 3 Sri Lankan. Turning all this vision into reality, we have created fresh cashew nut milk from locally available roasted cashew nuts. Then we developed several formulations. Through rigorous sensory, physical, chemical, nutritional analysis, finally we have discovered 30% incorporation as the optimal one. This perfect balance delivers both exceptional creaminess and maximum of health benefits. Importantly, cashew nuts are available year-round abundantly in Sri Lanka, which is making this product both sustainable and economically viable. With every spoonful, we are giving power back to our farmers, turning this humble tree crop into global export, which can bring precious dollars into Sri Lanka. When you next enjoy a perfect scoop of cashew nut milk ice cream, remember, this isn't just an ice cream, it's a scoop of hope, health, economic justice, which is growing in our soil, crafted by our hands. Let's bring it into the world's table, one scoop at a time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Varadanathan, for your excellent presentation. Now let us invite our third and final presenter of our grand finale, Ms. S.M. Tasmiha Merlia, who is reading for her Master of Science in Food and Nutrition at the Postgraduate Institute of Agriculture, University of Peradeniya. She currently works as a dietitian at Balasuriya Hospital, Puttalam. Her 3MT presentation is titled as Food Myths versus Facts, the Ultimate Knowledge Battle. Please join me in inviting Ms. Tasmiha to the stage.
Good evening. We have all heard it, eat your carrots, they will help you see in the dark. This is one of those classic pieces of advice passed down from generation to generation. But here's the truth. This popular belief actually began during World War II, when the British Royal Air Force spread their story that their pilots could see better at night because they ate a lot of carrots, when in reality they were using new radar technology. And that made me wonder if these people could believe about carrot, what else do we misunderstand about food? That question became the foundation of my research. Knowledge and perceptions of food misconceptions and facts. So, to do this, I explore a study in Putlam district using adults. I used a questionnaire consisted of 30 food-related statements by using
Continue.
So the people were asked questions like, pregnant mothers should be eating for 2 and spinach is rich in iron when compared to other green leaves. The results were both fascinating and concerning. More than 2/3 of the participants have poor knowledge and perceptions. Unfortunately, out of 30 statements, only 6 were correctly identified by the majority. So, as a conclusion, what does this mean for us as a nation? It means that improving nutrition literacy is not only teaching what to eat, but also correcting people's beliefs what they do. I still remember one participant who said, I stopped eating beetroot because someone told me it's not good for my diabetes. That moment stayed with me. It wasn't ignorance. It was a fear shared by misinformation. And that's when I realized if we can replace misinformation with understanding and confusion with clarity, we can build a better and healthier and wiser nation. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the presentation of our grand finale. Please don't forget to use your vote. For the People's Choice Award, the QR code has been provided. So on behalf of the organizing committee of the 3MT competition of the 37th Annual Congress of the Postgraduate Institute of Agriculture, I extend heartfelt congratulations to all 30 participants and especially to our 3 finalists. You have taken an important step in strengthening your ability to communicate research to a non-technical audience, which is one of the most essential skills for modern researchers. Thank you all. We also extend our gratitude to our judging panel and to the enthusiastic audience for your support. I now officially declare that the competition of the 37th Annual Congress, the 3MT competition, is concluded. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam, for skillfully conducting the 3MT final competition.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we are about to witness the much awaited event of the Congress, the announcement of award recipients. We would like to invite Dr. Lalit Rankot to announce the names of award recipient and Dr. Kumudu Aryavansh to take the stage and conduct the award ceremony.
Thank you, Gayan and Samudini.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are honored and privileged to be here on this podium for the most anticipated event of the 37th Annual Congress of the Postgraduate Institute of Agriculture, University of Peradeniya.
That is the awarding ceremony where we recognize and celebrate the outstanding achievements of the best performance of the Congress, including the researchers and the presenters, as well as the academic achievements of the PGIA students.
I am Lalit Rankot, and joining me is Kumudu Aryavansh, and it is our great pleasure to be the master and the mistress of the ceremony for this segment.
This year is especially meaningful as we proudly celebrate the Golden Jubilee of the PGIA, 50 remarkable years of academic excellence, research leadership, and service to the nation and beyond.
Yes, Kumudu, a half a century of impact, innovation, and inspiration is not a simple thing. And that is one thing which has brought the PGIA into this level of recognition as well. And importantly, the winners today are not going to get just normal awards, but Golden Jubilee Awards.
Of course, as you all are aware, conducting postgraduate research is not an easy task. If I brief the major stages of the process, this journey begins with the identification of a researchable topic that is of local, national, or international significance. Then, the students go through a series of connected events, such as the development of the proposal, making the proposal presentation to get the research work approved, conducting the research, writing the thesis, and so on.
Finally, securing an inputful research publication is one of the milestones for all the postgraduate research students. In most cases, the students are expected to showcase their research findings at a scientific conference or a symposium like our PGIA Congress.
All the research articles submitted to the annual Congress of the PGIA go through a rigorous reviewing process under the close scrutiny of an eminent editorial board. Only the articles with a significant scientific merit are presented at the Congress. And this is what we all have been experiencing since this morning today.
To start with a small introduction to what is happening in this session now, in recognition of the hard work done by postgraduate students and to encourage their research careers, it is customary that the best research presentations under each thematic area as well as the best posters are rewarded by the organizing committee of the PGIA Annual Congress. This selection is done by a panel of subject matter experts following a transparent procedure.
There is another competition which is happening for the 5th consecutive year this time, which is named as the PGIA Congress in Brief. This competition was introduced with the objective to communicate the main research findings presented at the Congress in a simple one-page write-up. And the specialty is, all these communications are published as a magazine named Hantana Essence, which was launched this morning.
And also, in this year, we are happy to recognize the winners of the latest edition to the PGIA Congress competitions, which you witnessed a few minutes ago, and that is none other than the 3MT or the 3-minute thesis competition.
In addition, we have invited all the boards of study of the PGIA for a poster competition and have selected the best poster out of them.
Not only the boards of studies, we never forget to celebrate the academic excellence of our PGI students performing under each boards of study as well. And Komudu, do you know this year the PGIA has made special efforts and has recognized 9 prestigious best performing MPhil and PhD scholars who graduated during the period from 2022 to 2025?
Yes, Lalit. Here, applications were called from all MPhil and PhD scholars graduated during that period, evaluated based on Board of Management approved criteria, and finally streamed through a 3-member independent evaluation panel.
After identifying the winners of this category, these gold medals have been generously sponsored by Mr. Athawadu Jayawardena, a distinguished member of the Board of Study in Plant Protection and the Chief Executive Officer of Innovative Pesticide Marketing Private Limited.
We extend our sincere appreciation to Mr. Jayawardena for his continuous support to the Board of Study and for championing this new initiative to recognize excellence in postgraduate research at PGIA.
So, ladies and gentlemen, without taking much more time, we are now ready to award and celebrate the winners. First, let us start with the awarding of IPMP Plant Protection Gold Medal Award for outstanding MPhil and PhD scholars.
To give away the awards, we cordially invite Mr. Athawadu Jayawardena, the Chief Executive Officer of Innovative Pesticides Marketing Private Limited.
Also, I cordially invite Professor D.K.N.G. Pushpakumara, Director PGIA, as well as Dr. Asanjali Samarakon, the Coordinator of the PGIA Congress, to accompany the Director and Mr. Athawadu. I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first IPMP Plant Protection Gold Medal winner is Dr. S.P. Ribera, Board of Study in Agricultural Biology.
The next winner is Dr. S.M.M. Samarakon from the Board of Study in Agricultural Economics.
The next winner, Dr. A.J. Fernando, Board of Study in Agricultural Engineering.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next winner is Dr. K.G.J.P. Mahindapala from the Board of Study in Agricultural Extension.
And the ninth gold medalist, Dr. H.A.N. Upekshani from the Board of Study in Soil Science.
Congratulations to all the gold medalists. Thank you, Mr. Jayawardena, for joining us with the awarding of the gold medals. Dear Director Sir and Dr. Samarakon, please remain on the stage. Director Sir. Okay, thank you, Mr. Jayawardena again. Yes, Kumudu, go ahead.
Yeah. Next, the Dr. A.W.R. Joachim Memorial Award is an award which goes to the most meritorious student of the PGIA based on the highest GPA of the respective year of the study 2024. Dr. A.W.R. Joachim was an eminent soil scientist in Sri Lanka.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. The winner of this prestigious award is Ms. T.A.K.A. Tennakon from the Board of Study in Food Science and Technology.
And ladies and gentlemen, this award is presented in absentia. Congratulations to the winner. Each year, we select the best poster among the PGIA boards of study. And this year, we received 11 posters and those were evaluated by an eminent judging panel.
Ladies and gentlemen, so what do you think? We have 11 boards of studies. Who might have won the first place? Any guesses? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the best poster award goes to the Board of Study in Animal Science. May I cordially invite a member representing the Board of Study come on the stage to receive the award? Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to award the winners of the technical sessions. And therefore, I cordially invite the Vice Chancellor, Sir, Professor Terence Madhujit, on stage to join with the awarding.
The poster session today was held under the theme of Inclusive Knowledge Practices in Agriculture. And ladies and gentlemen, the second runner-up award for the poster presentations goes to D.S.K.S. Pereira.
And the study was on the title of Development of a Comprehensive Water Conservation Index for Huruluvav Irrigation Scheme Sri Lanka, co-authored by R.P.D. Silva and N.D.K. Dayavansa. Looks like the presenter is not here in the audience. So let us announce the next winner. Ladies and gentlemen, the first runner-up is G.O.S. Tilakaratna.
The study is on evaluation of fruit development dynamics in king coconut, co-authored by S.A.C.N. Pereira and H.D.M.A.C. Disanayaka. And it's the time to announce the winner of the poster session, that is JKWUD Karuna Tilaka.
And ladies and gentlemen, the title was on deep learning based detection of adulterants in pepper powder using microscopic imaging. The paper is co-authored by P.C. Arampath, S.P. Amaratunga, M.K. Fernando, and Tushari Lianage. And now, we are ready to give away the awards for the best research presentations for oral presentation sessions.
Technical Session 1 was held under the theme of Water Governance in Agriculture.
Ladies and gentlemen, the second runner-up award goes to IL Kasturayarachi.
For the study titled A Hybrid Machine Learning Framework for Predicting Points and Continuous Soil Water Retention Properties in Tropical Soils, co-authored by D.N. Vidana Gamage. Ladies and gentlemen, the first runner-up of the session 1, AHMSWB Abhayratna.
The study was on tragedy of centralization and evolution of resource governance in village irrigation systems of Sri Lanka, co-authored by W.D. Abhayratna, P.N. Anuradha, D.K.N.G. Pushpakumara, M. Fujimara, R. Punyavardhana, and S.D. Aryavansha. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the session is GDDJ Bandara.
For the study titled Seasonal Carbon Dioxide Flux Dynamics in Tropical Man-Made Lakes, a comparative insights from wet and dry zones of Sri Lanka, co-authored by N.D.K. Dayavansa, R.P. De Silva, and N.I.M. Mauchel. Technical Session 2 was held under the theme Soil Health, Crop Production and Sustainable Agriculture.
And ladies and gentlemen, the second runner-up award goes to AMDM Adhikari.
For the study titled Anatomical, Biochemical and Physiological Traits Associated with Drought Tolerance in Wild Rice, co-authored by AVC Abhay and PCG Bandar Nayaka. Ladies and gentlemen, the first runner-up is A. Kavindini.
Kavindini's study was on characterizing physicochemical properties and nutrient leaching behavior of different coir-based substrate mixtures, and the study is co-authored by D.N. Vidana Gamage. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the technical session 2 is RMBA Bandara.
The study was on assessment of nutritional quality of lettuce as affected by iron and zinc enriched nutrient management techniques, co-authored by J.P. Ishwara and D.M.S.B. Disanayaka. The theme of the technical session 3 was Animal Production Systems and Crop Development Research.
Ladies and gentlemen, the second runner-up award goes to K. Umashankar.
Determinants of Adaptive Capacity in Climate-Stressed Dairy Systems, a Bayesian model averaging case study from Mullaitivu district, Sri Lanka, co-authored by Christian S. Ochea.
Looks like the presenter is not here in the audience, so let us move to the next award.
So, the first runner-up of the session 3 is M. Siyama.
Her study was on distinguishing two morphologically similar rhinocanthus species using chloroplast barcoding regions, and the study is co-authored by Y. Somaratna. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the technical session 3 is U.D. Ratnayaka. Sorry, U.D. Ramanayaka. Sorry about my mistake.
And the study has been on lactation curve modeling for dairy cattle genotypes in different agroclimatic zones and management systems in Sri Lanka. Co-authored by C.M.B. Dematavava, G.L.L.P. Silva. Technical session 4 was on the theme Public Health, Nutrition and Agricultural Extension.
Ladies and gentlemen, the second runner-up award goes to TMWGVY Bandara.
Mr. Bandara's study has been the effect of customer service quality on the satisfaction and loyalty of mobile broadband customers, co-authored by LNAC Jayawardena. And the first runner-up of the session 4 goes to A. Abe Surya.
Mr. Abe Surya's study was on prevalence of, oh, that's difficult to read. Musculoskeletal disorders among tea plantation workers, a systematic review and meta-analysis, and the study is co-authored by MWAP Jayathilaka. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the session is N.K. Veerasekara.
For the study on development and validation of a framework for field-level data collection to assess multidimensional postmenopausal obesity and associated health complications, co-authored by B.E.P. Mendes, N.P. Rajapaksha, A. Chandrasekhara, W.I.T. Fernando, and K.I.C. Kandauda. Thank you very much, Vice Chancellor Sir, for joining us in awarding the winners.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, among the presentations made today, 3 research presentations were selected and ranked as the best 3 presentations based on their science communication skills. This award is exclusively for the students of the PGIA. And for the same reason, this award is named as PGIA Alumni Association Award.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the second runner-up of the PGIA Alumni Association Awards is U.D. Ramanayaka.
And her study was on the title of Lactation Curve Modeling for Dairy Cattle Genotypes in Different Agroclimatic Zones and Management Systems in Sri Lanka, co-authored by C.M.B. Dematavava and G.L.L.P. Silva. The second runner-up award goes to N.K. Veerasekara.
for the study on development and validation of a framework for field-level data collection to assess multidimensional postmenopausal obesity and associated health complications, co-authored by B.E.P. Mendes, N.P. Rajapaksha, A. Chandrasekhara, W.I.T. Fernando, and K.I.C. Kandoda. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Alumni Awards 2025 is RMBA Bandara.
For the study on assessment of nutritional quality of lettuce as affected by iron and zinc enriched nutrient management techniques, co-authored by J.P. Ishwara and D.M.S.B. Disanayaka. Dear Director Sir and Coordinator Madam, you have to bear with us and stay with us a few more minutes. There are some more awards to be given.
So now it's the time to announce the winners of the competition, PGIA Congress in brief. It was an open competition and all the authors were eligible to submit a one-page summary of their research findings. The first 3 winners will receive awards, and also all the best articles have already been published in the magazine Hantana Essence 2025. We know that you all witnessed the launch of the Hantana Essence 2025 this morning.
To give away this award, let me now invite our distinguished alumni member of the PGIA, Dr. Thusita Bandara, the Director of Bhagawantalav Tea Estates PLC. Dear sir, please join us on stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, please bring your hands together for the second runner-up of the PGIA Congress in brief, AHMSW.
Thank you very much, Dr. Thusita. Director sir, you have to stay. Director sir, may I kindly request? I'm sorry, Director sir, we are keeping you so long. Okay, I think Director sir is very much hurry for the dinner, I guess. All right, so we are going to have a nice dinner this evening. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you can remember a little while ago, there was a very close and a nice competition between three MT presenters. So what do you think? Who may have won the first place? Okay, let's see who will take the certificate home.
So to give away the certificates, let me have the pleasure of inviting Mr. Rasita Niroshana and Mr. Pushpika Jankantha from Halcyon Private Limited, Sri Lanka, here on stage. Dear Mr. Rasita Niroshana and Mr. Pushpika Jankantha, we are very much grateful to you. And also we take this an opportunity to invite you to hand over the sponsorship check to Director Sir of the PGIA. Ladies and gentlemen, these 3 MT awards were kindly sponsored by the Halcyon Private Limited, Sri Lanka.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the second runner-up awards of the 3MT competition goes to SMT Malia for the study on food myths versus facts.
ladies and gentlemen, the first runner-up of the 3MT competition. The award goes to Ms. Kalaivizi Vardhanathan for a presentation on cashew nut milk ice cream.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know you have no clue who the winner is. Okay, the winner of this 3MT competition is KGNS Pereira for the presentation of Rewrite the War Plan.
Congratulations, Ms. Pereira. And ladies and gentlemen, you all know we had an interesting segment for the 3MT competition this year. That is, to select the People's Choice Award winner. And I'm sure each of you have voted for your favorite performer out of the 3 excellent performances we had on the stage today. And let's see whether the judgment matches with that of the audience. So, ladies and gentlemen, the People's Choice winner is Ms. KGNS Pereira, exactly as it is with the judgment. Thank you very much, Mr. Rasitana Roshana and Mr. Pushpika Jankanta from Halcyon Private Limited, Sri Lanka, for joining us on stage.
Okay, well done, Aaron. And now, Director Sir, we have come to the final award, so you have to wait only 2-3 minutes more. After a close but healthy competition, the judges have adjudicated the overall best research presentation among all the presenters of this 37th Annual Congress. And he or she will be awarded as the overall best research presenter of the day. So, Kumudhu, what do you think? Will it be a she or a he?
Mama nang dannawa.
I know you got the name.
So, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the overall best research presentation or the best of the best for the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is RMBA Bandara.
Ms. Bandara's study has been on assessment of nutritional quality of lettuce as affected by iron and zinc enriched nutrient management techniques, co-authored by J.P. Ishwara and D.M.S.B. Disanayaka. Thank you very much, Director Sir and Dr. Samarakon, for staying on stage for this long in celebrating the achievements of our winners.
Well, our heartiest congratulations to all the award winners and all the other researchers. Shall we give another big round of applause to all the winners today? Thank you very much. With that, we have come to the end of the award presentations.
So, let us now hand over the session back to the Gayan and Samudani. Thank you.
And have a nice evening.
Now, let me invite Dr. Rasanjali Samarakon, the Congress Coordinator for the year 2025, to propose the closing remarks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have now come to the end of the 37th PGIA Annual Congress. As you witnessed, the Congress has been a great success. A success not only because we had a high number of participants or a successful series of technical sessions. It is also because we were able to highlight the importance of promoting healthy and equitable consumption. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to propose the closing remarks of the 37th Annual Congress of the PGIA. The PGIA Annual Congress continues its long-standing tradition of bringing together postgraduate students, academia, and scientists from around the world, representing a broad spectrum of disciplines and perspectives united by a common theme. This year, the Congress focused on fostering innovations in agri-food systems for healthy and equitable consumption. The PGIA Congress has grown in significance over the years and now a widely anticipated annual event for the country's broader scientific community. Postgraduate students who are budding scientists from Sri Lanka and across the globe attend the PGIA Congress to disseminate the key findings of their research which contribute to the advancement of agriculture and allied sciences. The annual Congress also serves as an important forum for connecting students, researchers, academia, policymakers, agribusiness entrepreneurs, and the general public, fostering meaningful dialogues and collaborations. This year, we received 45 abstracts based on postgraduate research work. After a rigorous peer reviewing process, 41 papers were selected to be presented at the Congress. 32 were presented over 4 oral sessions, while 9 were presented as posters. All 41 abstracts were included in the proceedings of 37th Annual Congress of the PGIA. These presentations were evaluated by an eminent panel of 15 judges who are experts in diverse fields of agriculture and allied sciences. The 4 oral presentation sessions were chaired by 4 distinguished chairpersons, ensuring a smooth and well-organized evaluation process. As you have already witnessed, presentations demonstrating the highest standards of scientific excellence were recognized through awards. The review process of the Congress proceedings was attended by more than 65 reviewers and 8 editors, ensuring the high quality and rigor of the published work. The first issue of the 37th volume of Tropical Agricultural Research Journal was ceremonially launched, featuring full-length, high-quality, original research articles. Since 2017, pre-Congress workshops have been held as a part of the PGIA Annual Congress to help young researchers, scientists, and postgraduate students improve their scientific communication and research skills. This year, we held 3 pre-Congress workshops covering 3 timely and important topics. Data analysis using statistical methods conducted by Professor T. Sivananthavel and Professor Lalit Suryagoda. Effective use of AI in science communication conducted by Dr. Damayanti Herath. Professional certificate in food safety compliance and auditing conducted by Mr. Rasita Niroshan and Mr. Pushpika Jayakanta. The feedback we received from the participants were very positive, and I hope this workshop series will continue in the future as well. Doctors Samantha Disanayaka, Dinisha Balagalla and Gishani Somaratna coordinated these workshops.